What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be discussing M3GAN. I'm going to review it, see if I like it. Let's get into the review. Alright, to start off, I wanted to say that I did not have high hopes for this movie at all. I remember seeing the trailer, I think in the summer, and I thought it looked really cringy. The Taylor Swift song during the trailer was so weird. I didn't have high hopes for this movie, but I still went to go see it with a friend of mine, and I had a really fun time. It was a very surprising watch. Usually we have January horror movies, and they're not very good. Speaking of movies like Glass, I was very disappointed with that movie when it came out a couple years ago in January. But M3GAN was a very surprising movie. One gripe that I had with it, though, is that I didn't fully embrace the R rating. It should have had an R rating, and it could have been so much more violent. There's like the last 30 minutes at the end is pretty violent for PG-13, but I would have liked it to be rated R and go really violent, because I love when movies did that. I loved Barbarian last year was rated R. I wish this movie went as far with its PG-13 rating as The Black Phone did last year, because that movie was really good. I didn't expect as much funny moments as there were in this movie, but it was pretty funny. There's some really good jokes over here that might go over some people's heads, but I think it's really funny since we do have Ronnie Chang in the cast. He's from Shang-Chi, Crazy Rich Asians. He brings some really good comedic levity at parts when it feels slow sometimes, but overall, I didn't think the movie was that slow. I think it's only about an hour and 40 minutes. Went by pretty fast. The first 15 minutes is a little rocky, but once it gets to like the half hour, 20-minute mark, it starts flowing because we get introduced to M3GAN, how she works, how she plays into the movie. I really did like M3GAN's character because you actually do, you're actually on her side for a little bit. This isn't a spoiler review, but you're on her side for a little bit of the movie until she does some really messed up stuff. There's some weird imagery in this movie. There's some moments that you'll get hyped up because of what happens to M3GAN. But I think it's like a really funny movie at times. Next up, I wanted to talk about the cast of this movie because I think the cast is really strong. I want to talk about M3GAN and M3GAN's voice. For M3GAN, her stunts are done by Amy Donald. She does really well. M3GAN's movement is very creepy, very scary. It's really well done. Then we got Jenna Davis, who has the M3GAN voice. I was really creeped out and like unnerved by M3GAN's voice. It was like something that I don't want to hear again. I don't want to hear in my dreams. She does sing a song in the movie, and it's like so funny, but it's so creepy at the same time. You're just going to have to watch it. We also have Allison Williams here. She's the girlfriend from Get Out. I think she does a pretty good performance here. Nothing that strong because the script wasn't really made for her to have a really strong performance, but it's a good enough performance for a leading role. And then we got Violet McGraw as the actual lead of the movie, the little kid, Katie. She does so well in this movie. You might remember her from Dr. Sleep from 2019. She's a really great young actress. She's the sister of Madeline McGraw. You might know her from The Black Phone from last year. They're really good child actors, and Violet McGraw does really good work here. She provides a really good performance here by M3GAN and how she helps us think that they're actually friends when you think they are. But I think that her performance and all the other performances were really good. And I think that M3GAN is a really good movie, but it's not a great movie. There's some times where it does feel slow, so don't be expecting like a 5-star movie. I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But I really do hope that this can build into a franchise for Blumhouse, because I really am impressed with what Blumhouse does with their low budgets. And I'm hoping for a M3GAN 2, because I feel like a sequel would be really fun for this movie, or even a M3GAN vs. Chucky movie would be really cool. So that's it for my review of M3GAN. Leave your comments in the below what you thought, and if you want me to do a M3GAN spoiler review, I'd maybe like to do it. So tell me in the comments if you want that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.